Hello, welcome to All Things Doctor Who, a place where we talk Doctor Who daily, often, and all the time. So remember, if you're a fan of Doctor Who and you want that content, then subscribe to All Things Doctor Who, because we have me talking, we have other Whovians talking, and if you want to talk, then just tell me, and you can talk on the channel. Easy as that. So today, guys, we'll be continuing the second Doctor's Age as well as the third Doctor's Age, just doing a double comparison just for you. So without further ado, let's start. Getting into this nice and snappy, the second Doctor. Now the second Doctor for me is personally my ultimate favourite Doctor, because he got me to love the classics. My first ever DVD was The Invasion, if you had no idea of that little fact. And in my personal opinion, many of his missing stories and even a lot of his found stories are some of the best in Doctor Who's history, including Forest from the Deep, Power of the Daleks, Evil of the Daleks, and just many others. I have to make a video to talk about this Doctor, but his age is one of them things, and so we're going to be continuing with the Doctor's Age. So let's go. Now, researching the second Doctor's Age was actually quite easy, because even in the expanded media, even in all this different sort of media for the second Doctor, he never really talks about his age often, unlike the first Doctor, the fourth Doctor, and even the third Doctor, that we'll get onto soon. But in 2 months' time, then, the Doctor says he is 450 years old to Victoria when she asks him his age. So nothing really changes. The first Doctor regenerates, and 1 season later, since 2 Months Cyberman is the opening episode for season 5, nothing's changed at all. He's stayed the same age that entire time. That's clear. Now, in the comic Brotherhood with the second Doctor, he states he is 500 years old. I have no idea which page, which area, do not ask me that, but that states that it's been 50 years since his time as being the Doctor and since Tomb of the Cybermen. And believe it or not, guys, that's all I could find about the second Doctor for his age. So all you found was he aged 50 years, and even look at some big Finish audios, I couldn't find much in the way of talking about his age or stories mentioning his age. But the third Doctor is where it gets really funny, because looking back at the third Doctor's era, he talked about his age often, but I have a feeling the Doctor at this point forgot his age when the Time Lords exiled him and just left clouds of mystery in here, and he was wondering, how old was he? Was he thousands of years old? Hundreds of years old? Well, let's find out. Talking about the third Doctor TV stories in Doctor Who and the Silurians, the third Doctor tells Liz Shaw that he is several thousands years old. So let's just calculate this logic, shall we? 7,000 years old now since the Doctor was exiled to Earth. There's theories about why the Doctor was actually helping with Time Lords before he completely regenerated. Now I'm going to get this into another video at its time, but let's just say the Doctor was working for the Time Lords for thousands of years. Alright, that sense, it makes sense completely. But how come in future Doctors they don't say thousands of years old, they say hundreds of years old, or 900 years old in Time of Rani, or the new series? It just doesn't make any sense. So in this reality, the Doctor has grown 6,500 years old of age in a few stories, and this is his first season. The second to last bit of evidence that the Doctor is apparently 7,000 years old in the third incarnation of himself is the Mind of Evil. He's having a go, he's angry, and he says this line, "I'm 7,000," and he doesn't actually finish the line, which he was clearly going to say he is 7,000 years old. And how is he 7,000 years old? Did the writers just forget that the Doctor said he was 450 years old, like 2 seasons later? Did they forget? Did we have new showrunners by this time of the era? So, calculating this, the Doctor has grown 6,500 years of age in 2 seasons. So, from the Tomb of the Cybermen, from the Brotherhood, which is probably set between season 6 as Zoium, and then all the way to season 7 with the second episode. That is the second and third Doctor, I apologise, but there really wasn't much for these 2 Doctors, because these 2 Doctors don't really have as much expanded material as you'd think. Obviously they have their books, but not all of them has the Doctor's aging, and for what I found, it wasn't too bad at all. So guys, thank you so much for watching. Remember, this is all things Doctor. If you really loved this video, give it a like, give it a subscribe, and maybe a comment if you really want to tell what you think about this video, because my question for you today is, why do you think the third Doctor is suddenly several thousands of years old? Talk about it in show terms, in the production terms, it's your choice. I just cannot wait to hear what you have to say. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I am Aaron, and I'll see you all later. See ya.